Hey, what's up guys? It's JB again. I have another Saber reveal. This is Ken's SaberForge ASP, and this is a very nice looking saber. This was etched by Dale Sniderhan, Shadowcrest Design. You can see here, this piece has etching on the top. You can see that right there. And then there's etchings on the bottom. You can see that. This was hand painted by Jonathan Hoffman. You guys have seen work of his being showcased on my page and on my YouTube. So this is a very ancient looking saber. This is actually a piece of a pike. So this is the main hilt. It can be used as a saber, and then I have other extensions, hilt extensions that form it into a pike. And I'll get those in a minute. That way you guys can see up close the etchings and the detail. I'm not going to connect it. I'm going to let Ken do that. I'm going to include some timing shims with it as well, so he can line it up how he wants, because the etchings are like on one side, and there's no point in me doing that if I'm going to ship it out, so it's going to be in pieces anyway. But I will show them on camera in just a second. This has the new soundboard, NBv4, Nano Biscotti version 4. It has the typical Goth Rio 3D printed chassis that I always use. So it has a 28mm bass speaker, and the Nano Biscotti version 4, I don't know if anybody knows, but it offers color mixing. So he told me he wanted a purple saber. So what I did was I got a royal blue, and then red tricree. So that allows you to have a blue saber, a red saber, or a purple saber. And of course you can mix those red and blues to get every shade of purple that you can with 2 blue dyes and a red dye, thanks to the color mixing, which is pretty cool. And another thing I like about it is that your flash on clash isn't limited to just another LED being added on to your main blade LED. You can actually, thanks to color mixing, you can mix your flash on clash as well, or your LED too. And then if you use a power extender, you can hook up a third LED and have full RGB within the 3 fonts that you can, work with, which is really good. That's like $72 that you're spending, $73 for an RGB with 3 fonts. That's a lot better than a Pico in my opinion. But hey, this is it's an amazing soundboard. The motion sensitivity is a lot better as well. It's using the CF motion, which is of course from the CF8. So without any further ado, let's turn this on. This doesn't have any of the custom fonts he wants on it yet. He has not told me about those yet, but I will install them for him once he tells me. So this has the stock fonts, with Gray Meat being the 3rd font added on to the new soundboard. It's a very loud saber. So I believe, I'm not sure what color it's going to start off on. Red. So there's your red. Here's the new motion sensitivity that it has. That's when you know your saber has good sensitivity, when you can do a zigzag motion just like this. And there's your clashes too. So it has blue flash on clash. I just did a quick setup on, the colors, and he said he liked it exactly how it is. And now the second font. Whoops. Also another cool thing that it has is it has mute on the go. So when you're holding down your switch and you hear the first beep and you release, that's going to be your mute mode. So just hold it down longer and then you'll get the second beep right there, and then it goes to your next font. So here's the purple. It's more of like a violet, and then it has like a pink flash on clash, or a hot pink flash on clash. I'm never, I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that. I have to hold it longer. And here should be the blue blade with red flash on clash. So let's put a blade in, that way you guys can check out the colors. And this is actually his blade. Sorry, I've been using it for my videos. I hope you don't mind. So he went with the shorter blade because, again, this is going to be a pike. So he's actually going to have it up to here, and he's going to be holding it like this, and then the extension is going to go down about another 3 feet, I believe. 3 feet, I think. So yeah, here is the blue. Red flash on clash. And here is the red. Ah! I'm telling you guys, I'm never going to get used to that. And another cool thing about this that I was telling him is, you know, since it has a blue, you have 2 royal blue dyes, you can get a Photon Blade and there's your green. So that's another cool thing about this, that when you do a red and blue, you just get a Photon Blade and there's your bright green that you have there. If you're going to get a Photon Blade, I recommend going with SaberForge. There are other makers of Photon Blades. I mean, SaberForge, Vader's Vault, I'm sorry. Vader's Vault has the best Photon Blade, from my opinion. It's super freaking bright with royal blue dyes. In my personal experience, people were blown away with it when they see me out there walking in public with a bright Sabers like that. So try out Vader's Vault. Their Photon Blades are amazing. So here's red with blue flash on clash. And then the purple. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Alright, so here's the purple. Of course, you can always change this to get your favorite shade of purple. This is my favorite shade. I just added it. He liked it, so this has the pink flash on clash. It looks more like a magenta, actually, but it looks cool. I really like it. So I'm going to turn off the lights so you guys can see the what the colors look like. So all in all, this soundboard is really amazing. Same price, can't go wrong with that. Here's the purple. Here's the flash on clash. Don't know what that looks like on camera. Hopefully it looks cool. I did it. I held it longer. And then the final font, which is red with blue clash. And there it is, Ken. That's your Saber. I'm going to go get those extensions right now. I'll bring them back so you guys can see close-ups of the etching and the painting work done by Jonathan and Dale. And I'll be right back in about 10 seconds. And I'm back. So I don't know what order these are supposed to be in, so this is why I'm letting him do his thing, and I'm just going to be sending him the timing shims. So here's more etch work by Dale and the painting by Jonathan Hoffman. These are basically quotes, I believe, in a Sith font. It's not Arabesh. Yeah, that doesn't look like Arabesh. So I believe this is a Sith font. And then it says in pure English on the bottom, the Sith Lord that said it. So right there it says Darth Bane. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then it has the same type of etch work on the bottom for every piece. So here's another piece right here. This one has a lot more. The amount of time that it took these guys to do this kind of work, it was, I don't know how long it took them, but I mean that's a lot of, you know, painting for sure. So props out to Jonathan for having to paint these, you know, that's pretty crazy. So here's the other etch work and the painting, and then the same etch work on the bottom. So that is your Saber in total, Ken. I hope you enjoy it. I'll be sending you the timing shims. Just be sure to hit me up about the fonts and I'll install them for you. Thanks, guys.